Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Payday 2. It is 10:30 almost at night, and I have an opportunity to stream. Hey, Metalizer and Wizam just came in. Got Brandon here with me.
Yep.
I almost went into your old username again, but now you're Godfrey Games. So, yeah, Saturday's gonna be... Why am I even saying Saturday is going to be doing a stream? Because this video is going up way after Saturday. Well, just know that Brandon's hitbox is in the description of this video, and by that I mean it's not there until the first guy comments and tells me I forgot it, then I'll put it there. So thank you whoever commented first. But actually check to see if it's there before you comment, because I don't want to be getting comments for years on this. And we're going to be playing some Payday 2 today. I've just got my new audio setup here where I have a new crane arm and a shock mount, which is fucking invisible with this terrible lighting, so it looks like I'm speaking into the ether. But there's actually a microphone right here that I'm now behind, so it looks like a chunk of my head is probably just missing. So, yeah, I might bump the mic a little bit, but you probably won't hear it because the shock mount is actually really good. And we're gonna play some video game.
Yay.
So despite it being 10:30 at night and like 4 to 6 in the morning for most of my European viewers, we have like 44 people, which is actually pretty good for the beginning of a stream.
Yep.
Usual rules: stay for 2 heists, drop out, and let someone else in.
Yep.
In the year 20XX, Mah-Dry-Bread checking his comments and saw a video on a stream from 2006. It reads, quote, "You forgot the link," end quote. Mah-Dry did not forget.
20XX. I like that it's just
like fucking Mega Man X or something. Alright, so I'm going to be using the Maniac perk deck mostly to show it off to Brandon. I have not personally tried it yet. However, I have read up a lot on it. It seems very cool. I'm pumped for it. Also, it looks like Wizam there is playing as Jimmy, the new character.
Yeah. I can tell by the one rolled up sleeve because that's all I saw from his character.
Yep, and he's got like cocaine on his shirt and blood running down his shirt. And if he's wearing a mask that's just like glasses or something so you can see his face, he has a giant afro, gigantic sideburns, and coke all over his nose.
Interesting.
Yep. Wizam says, "I would be Bodhi, but Metalizer stole it." Alright, yeah, Metalizer's playing as Bodhi from Point Break. Body break, na 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 na. I'm Canadian.
Oh, Jesus.
Ah! Haha! I started the heist before he could switch back from another mask, so now we can see his entire face.
He's stuck with the tiara.
Yep. You can't even see the tiara in his hair.
You can see it a little bit. It pokes through little parts, but it's mostly invisible.
So, Brandon, are you ready for some easy levels? Because his Hoxton breakout.
Yeah, but I'm level 92.
Hold on, I'm going to turn up the volume a little bit. Yeah, this is still probably the best heist in the game for quick levels.
Yeah, but...
There we go.
What's mine? Mine should not be random. Should be super
Nice sniper skin, bruh. Do you like my Uzi skin?
I actually just unlocked the sniper skin as I was starting to talk to you.
It's a nice looking one. I like the wooden hilt thing.
It's just gold speckled, which kind of just makes it look like it's dirty.
A lot of the skins I've gotten pretty unlucky with and gotten some pretty ugly ones. Wow, they got like matching builds until Vocable started changing weapons.
Well, he started changing because he's got all the skins.
Oh. I've got an okay amount of skins.
Oh, there we go.
Is it bad that when Kaipon said because, and then she followed that with I found the mouse, but right when she just said because, all I could hear in my head was New Day Rocks. Wrestling reference.
See, I totally thought you were going to go to be a Kuaz.
No. How the hell did Metalizer go down?
Because he sucks at video games.
Chat, let me know if there's any clicking in my audio or any weirdness like that, and I'll fix it right up for you. You didn't kill the cops. Well, I assumed someone would.
You didn't. with an A with an umlaut. Oh, damn it.
Alright, you know, I probably shouldn't be doing what I always do and getting the car going. I should probably be out there fighting and getting us damage resistance.
I really don't like fucking I hate it when you update Hawkside and it changes all your settings.
I've had that happen a few times, yeah, I hate that.
It reverted all of my settings so I can see the enemy health, which I don't care about.
Yeah, I always have that turned off.
And I can see my reload time, so it tells me like the actual seconds, which I don't normally use.
Man, it's gonna be weird getting used to this. I'm so used to my medic build where I've got a 100 accuracy pistol, and I'm going down to a 28 accuracy SMG. Whoa, I'm critting that like crazy.
You know what else I don't like?
What?
Discord freaks me out because it just will drop your audio if you're saying nothing and it can't pick up any sound. So sometimes you're just very eerily silent.
Yeah, I need to actually fuck with when it decides to... what it decides is quiet enough and not quiet enough. Because it does feel a little bit arbitrary at the moment.
It's like, it's really like scary almost because it's just... yeah, there's noise, there's like regular white noise, like it's just barely there, that little hum, and then actually nothing. Yeah, and the chat doesn't even know what we're talking about because they don't hear the white noise at all. Because my live effects gets rid of that. Starting to notice some clicking in your audio MDB? Okay. I'll mess with that between days of the heist. And when you said for them to notice the clicking the audio, my mic does also pick up my keyboard, which clicks a lot. Yeah, but it's like the clicking in my audio would be it processing slower from Adobe Audition's process of it, which is what they're hearing, which would mean that like it's actually dropping bits of my speech, very small bits, which would sound distinct. Yeah, so probably shouldn't be running with these Heather SMGs until I get the what's it called, the mount thing for them, the stock, that's what it's called, because it adds a whole 8 stability, which it really needs. But fuck it. Wow, and again, showing you the weirdness on the math of the accuracy and stability. I can hit a sniper from here with this micro SMG entirely on its stability, because its accuracy is 28 out of 100, which is awful. But I'm able to hit snipers from a pretty decent range with it. It is awful. Hey, I think I noticed the shielding thing that you get. The damage resistance? Bar around everybody's thing? Yeah, I get that by dealing damage. Very interesting. And as long as I continue to deal damage and don't stop for more than 5 seconds, it'll stop, like, dropping down. So, it's, I need to continue doing damage if I can. I'm being tased from somewhere, and I couldn't even see him. That used up a lot of my ammo. See, that's another rough thing. That's another one of the rough things about this build, is that, if I get tased, I lose a fuck ton of ammo. Because my guns shoot so fast, it'll just blow through it. Yeah, that's one of the things I don't like about, having my weapons, any kind of weapon on automatic, is because you just... you'll lose all of them. That taser is tasing me from so far away! Oh no, it's a different one, never mind. Where is... oh, there he is. Someone get this guy. Thank you. And the Heather SMGs do take a very long time to reload. However, I do have SMG specialists to increase that by 35%, which does help. When you said you were being tased, I thought it was that one that was right behind me. Yeah, that guy was super far away. I thought it was him too. And I was gonna call bullshit, but it turns out he was one over by the armored trucks I was near. I'm kind of tempted to go fight the... oh no, looks like someone already took care of the turret. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm tempted to take care of the turret because I've got, like, a crit build is actually really good at killing turrets. But at the same time, that is the least dangerous turret in the world. Because that thing you can hide from so easily. So, I didn't realize, since we've been fighting such long distance here,
I haven't been picking up any ammo, and this is one of the first times that I've been playing where I just actually ran out of sniper ammo.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm probably eating up a lot of the ammo actually because I have to stay kind of close. I am using double SMG or triple SMGs, so I do need to stay somewhat close. The Heathers sound somewhat sound like the Micro Uzi. Do you mean by sound or by utility? Because utility they are very similar. By sound, I don't remember. Actually, you know what? I could test just by pulling up my Heather, so I'm an idiot. Let me check. I think it's the same sound effect now that you point it out. That's incredibly similar, if not the same.
It wouldn't be super surprising. They're SMGs, right? So they would sound somewhat similar. So using the same sound effect is just kind of a easy way to...
Some sound different, of course. I mean, the Chicago Typewriter has a distinct one. That's a really satisfying gun to use based on sound alone. I find a lot of guns that are really satisfying to use are based almost entirely on sounding awesome. Hey, you know what? I'm playing like an asshole right now. I gotta get somewhere safe. I'm in Swan Song right now, by the way. I'm just gonna get over here because it's safe. I'm playing like an asshole because I keep, in my head, I keep thinking I still have Grinder and I can afford to play like an asshole. Hey, thanks for subscribing, The Captain TV, and also thank you for following, because you did both.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Fucking badass over there. You know, I shouldn't waste ammo on that. We're gonna be going inside anyway. You know, why am I fighting any of them? Fuck it. You don't need the damage resistance. It's not like I'm gonna be able to shoot people within 5 seconds once we get inside.
No, we are going to lose that very fast.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nobody here. Can't shoot anyone.
I mean, I'm sure there's a civilian in here somewhere I can shoot.
Yeah.
I'm actually getting more use out of my micro SMG than I am my Heathers right now because I don't have the stocks for them yet to help with the stability.
I like that when I run after you and you're picking a lock, you were just like crouch walking across this wall, picking the entire way.
I forget, you have, fuck, what's it called? You have Leadership Aced, right?
I don't know.
You probably do, because you have high-level Mastermind, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that's one of the ones you almost always take along the way, because that's one that, like, only one guy in the party needs, but it gives the whole party 50% more stability on every gun, which is huge.
I could. I have no idea.
You probably do.
Like, I probably do, just because it's...
Yeah, I'm just asking because I'm wondering about more ways I could get stability out of this, and that's what came to mind.
See, this bulldozer used to be scary.
Yeah, well, they nerfed him hardcore.
Well,
It's
yeah.
8 stability.
Like,
oh, right, they changed how that works now. They nerfed leadership. To be fair, leadership was OP. I think that them changing it to a static amount is more of what it was probably intended to be anyway, to make guns that had shit stability more usable, rather than making guns that had great stability fucking ungodly.
Did they change this too? Because this time seemed really short.
I think it's always been pretty short. I don't remember exactly how long I think it's usually like 40 seconds.
Yeah, but that just seemed ungodly short.
No, I think it was 40 seconds. I should have looked. I bet you in the footage, future me in the footage will have pointed out how long it took.
Maybe it just normally takes longer.
Chat's making Balor references, by the way.
Of course, there.
I wonder. Hold on, let me check something. Oh, I don't gather maniac points by shooting civilians.
That is a good thing to note, though.
Yeah. This is a fun build. I'm kind of digging this. It's definitely not as good as my medic one yet. Maybe I'll be able to make it as good. But yeah. People are saying that one of Manbar's new moves should be called Netball. I'll think about it. Maybe that's what he'll call like a roll-up. Catching them in the netball.
For subscribers of my hitbox, they actually get the emoticon, the netball emoticon now.
Oh, did you make one too?
there's 2 emoticons on mine that you can get for subscribing. One of them is the all brand logo.
Okay.
Because I don't know. I was
because
thinking
you're Brandon.
I was thinking brand, and
you
then
are
I was like, all brand.
You are all brand.
So, and then it's the netball. But my netball doesn't look like that one.
What one does your netball look like?
It's like forward facing and it's a bit bigger.
Oh, I think I know the picture of the netball you're talking about. MDB, do you think the perk decks that give health should be nerfed? No, I think that they're nerfed enough.
Yeah, everything in the game seems pretty fair.
Grinder is definitely the best perk deck for dodge, and Muscle's definitely the best for armor. There's very little debate about that. In fact, most people say the best perk deck in the entire game is Grinder, and I will say, yeah, probably. Grinder is a bit ridiculous. Even after it's a nerf, you still do heal quite a bit. Hold on, let me just respond to a text here.
But there's always that kind of crap in games. There's always like a couple things that are better.
Yeah. I have no issue with it
playing...
personally. I think it's balanced enough at the moment.
It's like when I was playing Xenoverse earlier today. That game's super fucking unbalanced.
Oh god, yeah. I don't even know. Like, there's no way that's ever going to have a competitive scene. It can't.
There is a competitive scene.
It can't have paid tournaments though or anything, can it?
There are the top tier players in the actual game don't tend to use any of the skills that you'd see like basic like the super spirit bomb, like the huge one. None of the best players use it.
I'm sure there are just a few like certain obscure moves that are just better. Like they're just like really hard to avoid or something.
Their tactics are actually crazy. Like it's really cool to watch really high level players of Xenoverse play against each other because like the battles start almost like they do in the show where the people kind of like circle each other and they get close for like seconds and they kind of like judge each other. And then once they've like judged each other, they like back off and then start their real fight.
Yeah, I think I might actually check that out because that sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Start with the game again though. You do this. All right, let's make sure everything's running okay. Subbing to Narb now, says Kaipon. Awesome.
Unlike everything else. Whoop.
All right, I got a key card.
Oh, I got the email that she subscribed to me.
Yeah, chat, let me know if audio fucks up at all. And I think she's talking about a Hitbox subscription.
Yep.
Sweet.
It was.
God, it feels weird not having health regenerating. I'm gonna have to play more carefully.
What feels weird to me is playing this game. And then also playing this game on your stream. Because it feels like it's just been a long time.
Yeah. Well, we might play it on your stream, who knows? Whatever happens, happens.
Yep. Although my stream is like laggy as balls with this game.
Really? It looked fine on my end when I was watching it.
There's a bit of a problem with my CPU. Now, first of all, I've seen 25 billion reviews on CPUs. Not that mine is good in almost any way, but a lot of them are like, oh, it's decent. It'll be able to run like whatever and stream it. It'll be fine. And I was like, oh, cool. Like, that's pretty awesome. I can play basically anything. But then others are like, oh, you should upgrade to this. And it's like an AMD card from like 15 years ago. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, AMD cards are kind of a pain in the ass for that. I can help with that shit, though. Another big thing, too, to help you with streaming is how good your graphics card is, because that takes the load off of the CPU on playing the game itself, which really helps. Yeah. And, of course, RAM.
I've got a really good graphics card, so it shouldn't be a big deal. So. Wow. That was some incredible accuracy right there.
I should probably start investing more in getting, goodie bags with this build, because now that I don't have health regen, goodie bags would be a lot more valuable to me.
Well, well. Everyone's locked in the hallway now.
Yeah, I'm kind of just fighting to keep the, Maniac perk up. No, I don't call them cupcakes for the billionth time. I call them goodie bags. That's what they are to me. It's just like how in Civilization, they're goodie huts.
They're goodie huts.
Yeah, goodie huts.
Oh,
you
I don't
know,
play Civ.
you know in Civ how in the beginning of the game you run around and you get like the you can find like the ancient tribes and stuff and get random pickups from it at the very beginning. Those are goodie huts. That's what the community calls them. The community apparently calls the healing things in this game cupcakes. I call them goodie bags. But then again, I don't call anything the same thing as the rest of the Payday 2 community. Fucking, we call black and white mocha. And literally only people in my fan base call it mocha, but they exclusively call it mocha, which I absolutely love. That's why I always know whenever I end up playing with fans, if they call it black and white, that's how I know they clearly don't watch enough of my show. Because they know that in our hearts of hearts, it's mocha.
It doesn't sound as good.
What, black and white?
Yeah.
I know mocha's faster, it's quicker to type. You say gray? That's boring. Mocha's got personality.
Yeah. And then you could be like, I'm having a mocha while I'm mocha. Bro.
Broca.
Broca sounds like a character from Dragon Ball Z.
Kinda does.
Yeah. Like...
What the fuck? You tased me through a wall, you son of a bitch.
Like, the new characters in Super have the most creative names of all time, I have to tell you. But...
I think What a Geek said Super was okay so far. Do you agree or disagree?
I agree. It's been alright so far. Like
I heard there were some bad animation problems. I did see a few screenshots of some real bad animation issues.
There's a couple, but it doesn't really take away.
Like that screenshot of Vegeta with 2 left hands.
Yeah, but they do that all the time.
To be fair, that was since the inception of Dragon Ball, the 2 left hands thing, when Goku did his first ever Kamehameha wave, and he had 2 left hands.
It's a Saiyan thing.
Yeah. Sometimes their hands go on the wrong way.
They've got great character names, like the famous Hitman Hit.
Wow. That is egregious.
It is the greatest name ever. Oh, what's your name? I'm Hit. Huh. What do you do? I'm a hitman. Oh! Okay.
I hit men. Absolute shouldn'tly. Fuck. Video game reference.
I saw a video somebody did about Hitman, and it was called, Hitman 101, How to Hit Men.
I think I've seen that. It sounds familiar.
It was just the dumbest name, and it came up in my recommended feed, so I clicked it.
That may have happened to me as well. What was it?
It was like somebody comedically playing, Hitman really badly.
Was it, oh, why am I blanking on his username now?
I couldn't tell you his username, I don't remember.
Oh. Cosmic Opus says I think it's by Critical. Yeah, if it is, I think I've seen that.
It might have been.
And that might be why I've seen it, because I'm subscribed to Critical. Although his username is like Penguin something.
It was a good video.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. Although he's a little repetitive. If it's your thing, you probably love him. But I can see getting burnt out.
When people watch my stuff, all they're waiting for is to hear me say over and over and over.
You do say a shit ton when you're doing solo commentary.
I try not to. But
yeah,
then
it's
I'm like,
hard
I
not
always
to.
say it.
It's hard not to. You gotta like think about it, and you gotta keep thinking about it every time until it just becomes second nature. Like I've been trying to get rid of my I just said I'm trying to get rid of my transition words, whatever you call them. What do you call them? When you just filler words? I think it's just filler words. I'm trying to get rid of my filler words. I'm trying to replace those with like transition words. Stuff that makes it sound like I'm not just filling space while I continue to think.
Yeah, no, I just continue to say and I try not to, and then I hear myself say it, and I'm like, that
Then-
sucks for me.
Yeah, then you hate yourself, and then you cry, and
Basically just like, it's just, I'm talking, and then I'm like, and then right after I'm like, shouldn't have said those ums, shouldn't have done it.
well, you know what it's like. It's like Ray Yane on your wedding day. I just really felt like I wanted to shit on that song again, because I've hated that song since fucking high school when they made us analyze it.
What?
It's a song, I think it might even be called Isn't It Ironic? And it just lists about 100 things that aren't ironic. The irony is, here's the thing, is there's hot debate over that fucking terrible song. Oh, I got swan-songed.
Go down, Big.
There's
There you
debate
go.
over that song about whether it's intentional or not that nothing in it is ironic, because it would be ironic that a song called Isn't It Ironic wouldn't have anything ironic in it, because that's actual irony. Because it
Yeah,
plays
but-
with your expectations. However, was that intentional? I don't know, she could just be a fucking idiot. So, like, it's entirely possible it was just someone who was writing for her that week was fucking shit at it. So, do I give her the benefit of the doubt on it? Not really, no, because it's a shitty song regardless. It sounds like shit. Like, yeah, it's up to personal preference, I guess, but no, fuck it. I'm not giving her the benefit of the doubt on this. I think that they just fucking shot the bed on writing that song.
It's up to personal preference. No, fuck you.
I can say a song sucks if I think it sucks, and if you think it's awesome, that's totally cool. It's cool that we have different opinions. I'm fine with it. Yeah, we took out Winter
It's cool
pretty
that-
fast there.
It's cool that we have different opinions, but mine is right and yours is wrong.
And you know what us laughing like that just made me think of? The beginning to that Tell Me What You Want, What You Really, Really Want Spice Girls song.
All
Okay,
of them.
did Holly not like Spice Girls growing up?
She did, but that, like, she basically all she ever did with them was watch the Spice World movie.
That was a terrible movie. I have seen that multiple times because of my sister.
Yeah, so
You know,
why?
I just now put it together. Just now, for some reason, it comes to my mind that we both have older sisters as our only siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Although I think my sister's probably a bit older than your sister. How old is Holly now?
She's turning 24.
Okay, my sister already is 25 now. Wow, that's weird to think. No, she's going on 26. No, she's already 26. God, that's weird to think. Oh my god. That's really weird to think. Yeah, my sister is 3 years older than me for most of the year, but for a few months she's 4 years older than me.
Yeah, Holly's a year and a half older than I am, so
Yeah.
she'll be 24 and I'll still be 22.
I'm 23. Fun with numbers on the Mah-Dry-Bread stream.
Federal
Wanna be
Drug
by Spice
Agents
Girls, thank you.
Foundation.
Sorry, what?
The Federal Drug Agents Foundation.
Was that a
Special
thing on the wall?
That's not a name. That's not a name at all.
What?
It looked like it was supposed to say Michael, but there's no E in it. It's just M-I-C-H-A-L. It's Michal.
It's probably a name.
It doesn't look right. Okay, I haven't done this in so long. I don't even know where the evidence is.
Oh, it's just
I know
all in
it's
the
in this
evidence room. It's all the blue packages.
Yeah, but I forgot that it was blue.
Yeah, a lot of us are so busy killing at this point because we're all really kill-happy builds that we're not even doing the objectives.
Staple that. Staple that. Staple that. I think this is actually a nail gun.
It is a nail gun, yes. Which is why it's a melee weapon, because you had to push it on them to get the safety thing to retract.
Even though normally nail guns don't work like this.
Brandon, this is a video game. I have a
Normally-
number-based stability on my guns, and you're complaining that the nail gun doesn't work like that?
Yeah, but normally nail guns need like a compressed air tank, and this one just is in
Hey.
my hand.
You know what chemicals do not create methamphetamines? I can tell you what doesn't create methamphetamines, and that's hydrogen chloride, caustic soda, and muriatic acid.
You know what's funny? I actually
What?
talked to a high school class. I talked to a high school class today about drunk driving. for
Oh,
an
is it
assignment
part of
for my
your?
school.
Was it part of your education college thing? Is to say like, don't drink and drive, fuckers?
Well, it was part of my thing that we had to go and give a presentation to a high school class about something that had to do with, like, you know, legal shit.
Well, drinking and driving is probably a good one because that's still a huge fucking issue.
Yep, because there's,
Because people are fucking idiots and they think they can handle themselves and they can't.
3 or 4 accidents that happen. 3 or 4 car accidents that happen because of drunk driving.
Yep. Because fucking idiots are convinced, oh, I'm fine to drink and drive, or they think, oh, I drive better drunk. You know, some people genuinely think that. That's a common belief in Turkey.
Yeah, but it's just because sometimes you can do certain things better when you're drunk, but that tends to be because you're so relaxed.
Yeah, driving is not one of those.
Driving
It
is
the
not
thing.
something you should be, like, super relaxed during.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like people that's not an uncommon opinion in Turkey. Is better when driving drunk. So like, and I will say it is probably no coincidence that this is the same country that Fatima's father comes from, and he just got ticketed and almost had his license taken away for going twice over the speed limit. Like
Wow.
double over the speed limit. Now, mind you, he doesn't drink at all. He's a pretty hardcore Muslim. However, I can say he's an idiot. Fucking hell, who goes double over the fucking speed limit? What the fuck? Who is in that much of a hurry? And the fucker is a college professor. He educates people. I mean, he does engineering, but you know, he's a role model.
He tried to teach his class about velocity.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
How the velocity of your vehicle suddenly coming to a stop by hitting another vehicle will kill you.
We'll kill everyone involved.
We talked to them today, and it was really weird because they're a grade 11 law class. And it was actually like a really big class, and it was mostly women, which wasn't a huge surprise because high school dudes are douchebags.
Yep. Hey, I actually had a pretty even gender split in my grade 11 law class, which my grade 11 law class was great. My grade 12 law class fucking sucked. Because
Yeah.
law totally 100% depends on how good of a teacher you've got. Holy
Yep.
shit, I learned that the hard way.
100%.
Jesus, I had a useless grade 12 law teacher and a great grade 11 law teacher. I had no idea that a fact-based thing like law could be so dependent on a good teacher, but holy shit, did it ever.
So we talked to them about drinking and driving, and we gave them the stat that it's very common. It's like 82.3% of people between grade 9 and grade 11 have an alcoholic beverage at some point. So they're in grade 11, they're still underage, and we asked them, we were like, and even though our teacher was in the class and he's still a police constable in Brockville, we asked them who's had an alcoholic drink in their life so far. Like, almost every single one of them was like, I did.
See, that's the funny thing. I remember actually watching a police chief in the States there was like a big lecture from a lawyer basically saying absolutely never say anything to the police without your lawyer present, like, for like a billion reasons. Like, if they turn off the tape recorder in the room and say you can speak to them candidly, the room is still being recorded. And like he said, like, even if the cop is absolutely 100% a completely on the up and up nice guy, they could mishear you. And even if they didn't mishear you and didn't misunderstand what you said, what they said could then be misinterpreted by someone. Like, there's just no reason to do it if you think you're under suspicion for absolutely anything without your lawyer present. So they actually brought in a police chief who completely agreed with them. And it's something he pointed out is he came there and he's like, the first thing he said is like, I want to give you guys an example of like an example of what we're talking about here. Like, first of all, like, you know what he said about, like, misunderstanding how a police officer could possibly misunderstand what you said. Well, who came to this lecture today and may have gone even just slightly over the speed limit? And about half of the people raised their hand. And he said, okay, literally half of you just admitted to a crime that I could bust you on right now for absolutely no reason. I could take you all down for this. You just admitted to it, and I'm a reliable witness, and none of you had to. I couldn't prove anything, but you did, because it's in human nature to be honest about this stuff when they like the guy. So, like, yeah, people will just admit to shit that they never should.
Yep, they do it, like, the class did it, and then we were talking to them. We showed them like this like, super depressing video of another college that had reenacted what like an accident scene looks like, and they all just sit there like totally.
Oh, I'm swan song.
Because high school students who like have to pay attention. And then the girl who's doing the presentation with me and one other guy, she's like standing there. She can't even look at the class because she's gonna cry. And I was like, really? You're gonna cry right now in front of this class of high school students?
You know, that's probably okay. She's got to get that under check if she's gonna be a police officer. You gotta be stoic sometimes, you know.
But you know what? She probably won't be a police officer.
God fucking damn it! I'm getting one shot by snipers. How is it? I feel like I have less dodge now than I used to. Brand Bland, I need a medic bag. I feel like I have less dodge than I used to with my grinder build, even though I have double the dodge now.
Wow.
Yep. I literally have double. I used to have 10, now I have 20 base. Because the grinder build only is just like actually no, I might only have 10 now because I think I went light armor on this. Actually, I think it's more than 10. I'll have to double check.
You're wearing the light ballistics vest.
Yeah. Millie's doing some sweet co-commentary.
Yep, I can hear that.
Yeah. Thanks for following Tree Green. Yeah, Tree Green. Sorry, I'm blind.
So, you know what's been really weird this week? I've been really productive with my show, like my channel.
Yeah, when you get in the swing of it, you really get in the swing of it. That's what I find too.
Like I was just kind of in the zone this week.
Yeah.
And like last week, I barely did anything, and I felt like an idiot because I wasn't doing anything. And this week, I've just like so far today, I revamped my hitbox page, changed a whole bunch of other things, and then I also have so far edited 6 videos today.
Yeah, sometimes you just get in that mode where you just like keep going and then you feel really good about it at the end, which is a good mode to be in because like when you break that streak, after a while you start to feel shitty because you look at the end of the day and you're like, I didn't do anything, and then you feel shitty, so you feel less inclined to do stuff. Yeah, that is an incredibly common thing with YouTubers. Is you need to get into a hardcore routine because if you don't, you start to feel shitty about yourself, and then you end up doing less and less.
Yep.
So it happens to me too.
I don't have class tomorrow, so I'm planning on recording all day tomorrow.
Yeah, and there are those weeks where you just get in hardcore mode. Like, fun fact: if any of you seen my really old Let's Play of, Dragon Ball Z, Legendary Super Warriors, the Game Boy Color. That cat. The Game Boy Color. Sorry, I cannot concentrate. The Game Boy Color card game. Really good game. I recorded from episode 10 through 32 were recorded over the course of 2 days.
Well, yeah, it's like whenever we record Flash Trash.
No, it was way more hardcore than that, like triple as hardcore though. Because some of those episodes were really long, because that matches in that game can take a while.
Actually, it's kind of like when we recorded which season was it where we recorded like almost the entire season in like 2 days.
I think it was season 2.
That
where
was
we
intense.
did 14 episodes in 2 days.
That was
I think
intense.
we did 2 episodes on the first day, and then something ridiculous like 12 episodes into one day, because we just fucking, I don't know, we were in the mood for it, so we did it. Kaipon just donated $1 and said only 10 more bucks till your stream goal. Thanks.
Nice.
Oh, I completed a side goal and didn't even check what side goals were for the day.
The side job, yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
what? How did I do that?
Yeah, sometimes I would just forget to check. We really should do those, though, because some of those side jobs get you good shit, like weapon mods that just, like, increase, like, stat boost weapon mods, which are not attached to other mods, they just give you some stats. Those are really good.
Oh, well, shit.
Yeah, like, you can just use it on a weapon and it's boom. Oh, did I just get one? I got one for concealment. That's alright. I can get some more flexibility out of Sneaky Bastard and Low Blow builds with that. That's on our end.
What the fuck is that? And then you got
Yeah,
concealment.
you can get them now. It's really good. So I'll try to remind you at the end of the stream today to go cash in your side jobs, because I don't think you can cash them in while you're in someone else's lobby.
Yeah, you probably can't.
Akimbo, Heather Submachine Gun, give me a mod. Unfolded stock, thank you.
And then